Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my video. And of course, we're back here at Valencia, and again, this is the last car that I'm doing in this. This is the last one that has been changed in the new update 1.9. So again, it's not like a complete Evo 2 like the Huracan or the Audi, but obviously AMG calls it the Evo 1.5. So okay, but there is some things that change, especially with the obviously the updates change things obviously with just the physics and tire model, but also in the setup part, which I'll go over that when we get to that part. So again, we'll go do a couple laps in case obviously I know a lot of you have seen this, but a lot, hasn't seen the other videos. So we'll go over this like we did the other ones. Jump behind the car, and then we'll go do one in the TV replay mode. So again, just a couple laps. Good speed, again, equal to the other cars. Sometimes it had 1 mile an hour more. You see my fast, 132.12. Starting with 55 liters. Now I take second here, where a lot of other cars I'm doing first. It just seems that it gives a chance for the tires to work. Again, I hang to the left, right there, just a little bit past the white marker compared to going right up to it. And again, I go in pretty deep here, kind of like the Huracan. And also a little bit past that white marker. Open it up so you can get on the gas early. White marker right there. Down to second. I hold it tight and try to let the throttle rotate the car. Go out wide to get a good angle here. As soon as you go over that, I go down to second. Again, nice and tight. Let it run out wide. And again, this most difficult corner. Right past the white marker. Not too bad. Really pretty decent there. And just let the car drift out wide, so you're all the way out as far as you can, so you can get a nice cut in, get a good drive down the straightaway. Sounds awesome. 138.89. Again, really nice and holds it really nice and tight. Again, I just use second. You might have to go to first after the tires are worn on a long stint, but I just use second because it just gives the back tires the easier chance to hook up. Great motor in the AMG. Again, second through here. A little wide. I mean, again, it's not a perfect lap, but I mean, it's good race pace. That was a 131.82 my next fast lap. So again, staying consistent. I was really happy with it. Really the first time I've gotten a front engine car to really feel good around here and just work like I wanted to. But it just takes some time to dial things in and keep working on it. But it's very, very good balance and drivability. So let's go ahead and go over to setup. Again, it takes a while. All these setups, it takes multiple sessions. It does take a lot of time, especially with, sometimes you got to take a break, or, obviously you got to go eat dinner, or go do, other life things, because a lot of times I got to give my arms a break, because I can't just keep doing it continuously, because otherwise I just wear out my arms. So again, but I'm really happy with the outcome. But the tires are 25.7 left front, 25.6 left rear, 24.8 right front, 24.8 right rear. Toes negative 0.1 on the front with the camber at negative 3.8 and the caster at 12.1. Toe on the rear is a positive 0.05 with the camber at negative 3. Again, tried a lot of things. Tried a lot of lower negative cambers, and actually it went better with the higher, as you can see with this. So it did better with the higher negative cambers. So again, that's where I went. But other than that, the toe, gave it a little bit more toe on the front just for a little bit better turn in. And I can explain some of that also here in a second. One of the reasons is remember that. Electronics, we got 4, 4, and 1. Fuel, of course, 55 liters. 1 brake pad. Tire wear was actually pretty good. Actually, I was happy with it. Lamborghini was maybe a little bit better, but it was actually really good. Anti-roll bar is 5. Brake bias is 60. Steering is 12. Springs on the front are 143,000 with a bump stop rate of 500 and a bump stop range of 3. And on the rear, the springs are 107,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 15. Anti-roll bar is 3 and the preload is 80. So again, I tried a lot of different things here. Pretty much everything you see has been messed with. I wanted to go with stiffer springs, since it seemed like with the update they were really saying that you might want to go with stiffer type package. It handles better and things like that. So I did try stiffer all the way around. I didn't like it. Car just did not feel like it was gripping the pavement, sliding around too much. So I just kept adjusting and messing with it until I get a decent feel out of it. Same with the preload. I had less preload, but I didn't like it. And other than that, just lots of little tedious stuff. But I actually think this is a really good, solid package. Shocks. On the left front, we have 4.343, and on the right front, we have 4.334. And then on the rear, we have 1.144. So again, all dialed in by Motec. Graphs came out really well, and again, it can always be improved upon. And anytime you change other things in a setup, it can have a little bit of a change on your shocks. So again, it's you're constantly changing things, but I really think it's a solid. Again, it came out really well as far as the graphs and with Motec. Aero, we got 50 all the way down in the front, 77 in the rear with a max wing at 10. 5 on the splitter on the front, which now this is the only car that I know of that has that, because the new Porsche does not have a splitter anymore, where the old gen did. The new gen Porsche does not have any splitter. The brake ducts are 4 and 4, and the front aero variation is a negative 2.3. So now, one thing I want to talk about since the update, which makes a big difference. I don't know what the deal is with the ride height in the front, but you see it's all the way down, and it's 50. And really, almost every setup I had was lower than that on the prior, the older 1.8. So, again, that makes a big difference because it takes weight off the front end. So, there was a lot of times I was running 45 and 46 here in the front, and maybe 48 if I wanted a little extra clearance. Now it's at 50. So that makes a big difference, really, in everything. I don't know if that's just it's still the same ride height. They're just using a different form of where they had measured it at. But to be honest, to me, and it could be just me, so this is nothing I know for a fact, but the front end to me looks a little higher than it did before, just by visual. It just, again, you're only talking 4 or 5 millimeter. But I mean, it does look a teeny bit higher to me. But again, that's something to be considered because that makes a big difference on the front end of the car as far as the feel, all kinds of things. How the car tracks, turn in. There's just and that's another reason why I did this, is to help a little bit more with the turn in because you don't have it on the front end. So again, with all the motor it has, you got the wing. I tried all kinds of different wing combinations, and I obviously ran every time I went more wing, it got faster. So every single time I went up a click, it got quicker. So again, and then when you can do that, you can make other adjustments to compensate and to take advantage of the extra grip. And so, especially with all the corners here, you can raise the ride height to get the car to react faster and to turn in better and all kinds of other things. So again, when you have the grip, the rear end staying where it needs to, then you can make other adjustments to also take advantage of that. So I think, again, and speed-wise, it's not even a mile an hour. I mean, I was down to like an 8 wing, and it might have been 1 mile an hour. That's it. So it's in this track, that's nothing. And you're time-wise, you're bleeding time everywhere else. So again, I hope you enjoyed the setup. I hope it works good for you. Again, all my setups are race setups. I mean, I don't know what it would do on really low fuel and things like that. I would hope it would pick up. But again, I'm looking for tire wear, drivability, and still performance and everything. And I think it checks all those boxes. So again, I hope you give me a like and subscribe. It really doesn't make a difference. It makes a big difference to a small little channel like mine, even though I've been here for going now on 4 years with ACC since it very first started. But again, it makes a big difference. I'm still really small compared to a lot of the other big YouTube creators. And again, I really appreciate it. Again, a link will be in the description. And of course, I have a PayPal account if you want to support the channel that way. Any amount is very much appreciated, so thank you. And again, also liking, subscribing is very much appreciated. Also, just like watching all my video, all those are support. And I just want to say thank you for taking your time to do that. I really do appreciate it. And most of all, it's not just words. I just want to, I love talking to all my sim racing friends. I have a passion for it, and I know there's a lot out there that do too. And again, I just enjoy talking to everybody from everywhere. It's one of the greatest side effects, I guess, from this channel that I really enjoy, is talking from everybody all over the world. It's awesome, and I hope you get to enjoy this and have more fun with the AMG. So y'all take care, and we'll see you the next time.